video is for the surface area of nets. So what we're doing is we're going to find the surface area of these nets. And when you fold these up, they'll make a shape. So what you're going to do here is you're just going to find the area of each shape in the net. And so you can see here that these are all squares. And so the area of a square is just base times height. So 3 times 3 would be 9. So the area of this square would be 9. 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 And this square would be 9. And you can just add all those up. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nines. So I could do 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. Or I could just do 6 times 9, and that would give me 54. Now, this next one, we have rectangles. So these are a little bit different when we do the nets here. So we're going to go a piece at a time and label just a piece at a time here. So again, area of a rectangle is still base times height. So here, 4 times 8 would be 32. So if this side is 4, this side's going to be 4 as well. So I would have 12 times 4, which would be 48. And then if this side is 8, then this side would be 8 here. And if this side is 12, then that side would be 12. And so 8 times 12 is 96. I'm going to circle my areas here. And so again, if this is 8, then this is 8. If this is 4, then this is 4. And I've got 8 times 4 again. So this one would be 32. This side would be 12. And this right here would be 4, because this one is 4 here. So I'm back to 12 times 4. And then if this one's 12, then this side is 12. And then down here, you can see this one's the bigger side. It would match up here. And that one would be 8. So 12 times 8 would be 96. So I would have 96 plus 48 plus 96 plus 48 plus 32 plus 32. So if we add all those up, 96, 48, we get a surface area of 352. All right, now we've got a triangular prism, so we've got lots of different shapes to do here. So my first shape here is a rectangle. So again, rectangles are base times height, so just 12 times 6. So this one would be a 72. So I've got another rectangle here. So this is saying this side is 5, and if this side is 12, then this side is 12. So I would have 12 times 5, which would be 60. And then here I've got 12 times 6 again, which would be 72. Now I've got triangles on the end. So the area of a triangle is 1/2 BH. And remember, your base and your height are going to be the ones that form the right angle. So here I would have 1/2. The base would be 5. And the height would be 2. So 5 times 2 is 10. Cut that in half. So this triangle would be 5. And then this triangle has got to be congruent. So that triangle is going to be 5 as well. So I would have 72 plus 72 plus 60 plus 5 plus 5. So 72 plus 72 plus 60 plus 5 plus 5. So I would get 214. And then finally I have a cylinder. So a cylinder is made up of a rectangle and 2 circles. So this one's a little bit different. These get kind of tricky. So let's do the circles first. So the area of a circle is pi r squared. So I've got a diameter of 6. So that means the radius, I got to divide by 2. So I have pi times 3 squared. And if you work that one out, you get 28.27. And actually what I'm going to do, I'm not going to multiply this pi out yet. I'm going to do the 3 squared first. And I would get pi times 9. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. This is going to make my answer more accurate in the end. All right, so on this rectangle, to find the length from this to this side of the rectangle, you have to find the circumference of the circle, because this whole rectangle will wrap perfectly around that circle, and the perimeter of a circle is circumference. And so circumference is pi times diameter, which would be pi times 6, or just 6 pi. Now, the reason I didn't multiply pi out here is because once you start rounding, your number is going to get less and less accurate. And so I'm going to do that at the end. Now, you can go ahead, you can work these out, you can round to the hundredths or the thousands to give yourself a little bit more accuracy. 9 pi plus 9 pi plus 6 pi would give me 73. And if we round to the hundredths, all this is going to round up. So I would get 73.40. So that's it for this video.